What's going on, guys? I'm Ecliptic, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the Magma Bow and or Fire Bow, whatever you guys like to call it. It's a step-by-step tutorial of how to get this thing. Sorry I wasn't able to bring it to you guys earlier. Of course, I had school, so I couldn't be able to pump out the videos as much as I could yesterday, so I had to get off at some point. So now is now, and I'm going to bring it to you guys now since I have the time. So anyways, let's get right on into the tutorial. Alright, for the first step of this bow, all you need to do is head to the bell tower, to the top of the bell tower. You need the Wrath of the Ancients just like every other quest, but basically you shoot your arrow at the wall right where the symbol is, and then the fire arrow quest will come out, and then you pick it up, and then you're ready to start going with the quest. Alright, for the second step, all you need to do is head to the rocket launch pad, and then once the rocket launch pad is on fire, once it has to do a test run, you have to run out here immediately, shoot your bow at this little glowing orb on top, and it has to be right at the glowing orb. Once you do that, you'll see a sun just go flying over to the castle, and then that is when you know you're done that step. Alright, for this next step, it's a little bit tedious and it's not very easy. What you need to make sure you have is a bunch of points before this step, but right now what you have to do is when you're on these launch pads, you'll see three glowing ritual symbols on the ground. You have to shoot that with the Wrath of the Ancients while you're in mid-flight, and then it'll ignite the circles on the ground. Once you know you're done is when they stay lit on the ground while you're not in flight anymore. That is when you know you're done, and then there will be like an audio cue of like a dog howling as well. Basically, and right after you do that, you can choose to kill the zombies within the circle to get souls inside of the circle, and once you kill enough zombies within the ritual zone, it'll have an inferno happen, and then you'll know you're done with that circle. But basically, you have to do that with every single circle or ritual, whatever you like to call it, and you have to get it in mid-flight, and these are really difficult to get. Sometimes it's really difficult, but you saw there I get this one just now, and then the third one is possibly the hardest one, which is you have to go from Rocket Lab all the way back to spawn and then hit that circle that you saw there. And that is not an easy shot. I was doing this for so long, and as you can see here, I'm getting more souls and filling up the souls within the last circle. I already did the second circle. I didn't want to show you guys that because you didn't need to see it. But anyways, that is that step. Alright, for this next step, all you have to do is head up to the clock tower, spin the cogs in the clock tower. It'll give you a symbol that you need to correlate with the three fireplaces in the map. One being Edward's room, one being inside the cathedral, and the next being in the dragon's room, the room next to the dragon on the wall that's in the courtyard. But basically, this next step here, what you need to do is you got to kill a zombie within that circle with the bow. Make sure it's with the bow, and then once you kill a zombie within the circle with the bow, it'll drop that rock. And what you do with that rock is you have to stand inside of it and then shoot your bow, and then it'll shoot the rock to the next location. But be careful, there is you only get 3 shots with the bow in order to get it into the fireplace. So this is where the fireplaces come in handy, and this is where you have to match up the symbols to the fireplaces. So basically you get 3 shots with the bow, and those 3 shots have to go straight into the fireplace, and once you get the 3rd shot into the fireplace, as you can see here, it'll give you like a notification like, hey, look, this fireplace is on fire, and then that is when you know you're done this step. Very difficult at times, but it can be easy with practice. Alright, all you have to do for this next step is pretty simple. You have to head back to the sun that you saw that was above the death ray. All you got to do is hold X or square on it, whatever platform you're going to be playing on, and once you do that, the sun will get rocks around it and then explode, and then drop the forged arrow that you need for getting the bow itself. So now that you have the forged arrow, you do what you do with every other bow. You go back down into the underground, you kill a bunch of zombies around the altar with the bow on it, and once you do that, you'll get enough souls eventually, and then that is enough souls. Then you do what you do like usual, you put the bow inside the altar, it goes Super Saiyan, and then you get this awesome ass bow. Now, in my opinion, This bow is the next best bow compared to the storm bow. The storm bow is still by far the best bow. I saw the dog bow as well. It's not that good, but the magma bow, in my opinion, is freaking amazing. It's not as good as the storm bow, like I said, but the magma bow is definitely a really good bow. It kills zombies very quickly. It traps them inside of a rock so they can't hit you, which is great. It kills them instantly. You don't have to worry about zombies staying alive or anything like that. But basically, it can also trap the Panzer Soldat, as you're about to see right here, actually. And I didn't even know that, but you can trap the Panzer Soldat with this bow, which is freaking amazing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helped you guys out, and if it did, be sure to leave a like down below. If you're looking forward to more content like this, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be pushing out more content like this. I'm sorry once again for not uploading. It's just because I had school and I had other things to worry about, so I couldn't upload this bow guide earlier. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this guide, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!